Hey folks, good morning. Good Wednesday morning in North Georgia. Beautiful day in Georgia. It is, you know whose birthday it is?
Whose birthday is it?
Nita Cagle's. Casey Cagle's wife's birthday is today.
Oh, she has a post-election day birthday like I do. Those are some of the worst birthdays.
Is today your birthday?
No, you asked me that yesterday. My
Then why do you keep saying post-election? No, back away.
My birthday is November 9th, and election day is November 8th, and everyone always forgets my birthday on the day after election.
We won't forget it this year, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Anyhow, back to what we're talking about. Good morning. Nita Cagle's birthday is today, and on the campaign trail, she said she wanted a win without a runoff for her birthday. So I'm wondering this morning, what did Mr. Casey Cagle get his wife for her birthday, considering he did not win without a runoff? That being said, if you want to contact the show, let's talk politics, okay? Let's talk some politics this morning in Georgia that will affect the nation. Let's look at Georgia politics this morning and say the nation should be looking inside Georgia to see the outcome of some of these races and where Democrats may stand come November. A lot of interesting things happened last night in Georgia. Also Kentucky. There's a race in Kentucky I want to talk about. Now, right there on the screen, 706-889-9700. 706-889-9700. Or you can email me at chief@fetchernews.com. You can text the show. You can also follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, FYNTV Fetcher News, and anytime we're doing a live broadcast, you'll get a notification. I want to answer a quick question. Somebody asked me, are you happy with the election results? I want to be clear this morning. Happy with the election results. Happy with the election results was basically when they colored the state of Pennsylvania red for Donald Trump. That is my happy with election results. Now, last night, I try not to get happy with election results because that's not what we're supposed to be doing here at FetcherNews.com, but I do like to cover elections. So let me do this first. I don't do it on the back page. It's a correction. Now, Amanda, I broke my own rule. It's very important. And the next time I give election predictions, I would like for you to ask me, are you breaking any of your own rules? Okay? And what I did yesterday when I made my election predictions, I predicted based on a candidate. I allowed the fact that I dislike Clay Tippins so bad or just bad that I allowed that personal feeling I have for that candidate to overshadow my true accurate election predictions. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And I should have never done that. I should have never done that because I did have Casey Cagle at 31. Cagle came in last night Casey Cagle came in at 39. I had him at 31. I was 8 points off. And the reason for that is I was trying to give Michael Williams more than he actually got last night. I had Brian Kemp yesterday at 23, and Kemp actually came in at 25.55, so he went a little higher than I thought also there, but I had him at 23. And then yesterday I told you that I would, I had Hunter Hill at 20. He actually came in at 18. But there's where I go wrong is I move the needle. So I'm pretty good on Kemp and I'm pretty good on Hunter Hill. And really what I did is I moved the needle down on Casey Cagle several points. and Mike Williams got about 5%. Now, I did hit the Tippins got 12.22, and I gave him that. And Michael Williams got 4.87%, right at 5. But I gave Michael Williams 13% over Clay Tippins just based on my dislike for that candidate, okay? So I want to say this. In my election predictions yesterday, I basically hit the Hunter Hill. I was a little off on Brian Kemp. Actually, he went 25.55. I said 23. And Clay Tippins 12, and I gave Clay the 12. I gave Michael Williams 13 just to do it because of my dislike, and I didn't want him to come in behind Clay Tippins. So I was off 8 on Casey Cagle. That being said, never again, I said to myself last night, never again will I put my numbers together based on my dislike for a candidate. Okay, so we're clear on that?
Well, I mean, you know, it surprised me too, so...
Well, I just, you know, the deportation bus, like it or not, Michael Williams' deportation bus took a little bit of guts. Like the guy, I have listened to his stump speeches. I've had him on this show 4 times. Obviously, I don't come out and say I'm a supporter, but I wasn't a supporter of Michael Williams. But the deportation bus took guts. That I got to give him, okay? Like him, like his policies, that took guts. And to show up in these parking lots with a deportation bus, right, Amanda?
Yeah.
So I gave him too many points for having some guts. But anyhow, last night we got Casey Cagle, Hunter Hill, Brian Kemp. And so let's talk about this first. We'll go piece by piece. Hunter Hill, 18.34 in percent. Came in 3rd, okay? Do we have his picture? Did I ask you try to follow along? Carla's not here today, right? No, today's Wednesday. So I can say hell, I can do it. I can say damn it, and every once in a while I might say damn it to hell, where's the picture, okay?
Yeah. I mean, you still do that whenever Carla's here anyway.
No, I'm not going to say bad words, but, you know, follow along. This is like, it's a picture book in there. I mean, it's like a picture book. Just flip through it and get me the picture I want.
Are you done being sassy?
No, I was up late last night.
Yeah, me too.
And we've got an hour and 50 minutes that this will continue. Hunter Hill, really stop, freeze, BKP, stop, freeze. Thank you each and every one at FetcherNews.com for working on election results, getting answers back to you, the viewers, answering the text messages, the whatever came in. So FetcherNews.com, election 2018, the results are up there. They're still making sure they're all correct. Post them. You can go there and click on the websites and get election results for your local elections. So that being said, Hunter Hill, I put this on Facebook. Now, I have a message. Andy, I appreciate all the messages you send. I put something on there on Facebook, but my opinion is somebody badly mismanaged Hunter Hill's campaign. Badly, okay? This guy could have been the number 2, all right? Now, there's 2 things that happen. Either the candidate doesn't listen to his advisors or the campaign staff, or the candidate listens to the staff and they're wrong. So one or the other. Somebody made some bad decisions, but this campaign was badly mismanaged, okay? Now, before I go on, and I'm not roasting Hunter Hill, I do like this man. I mean, I like Mr. Hill, but let's say this. Hunter Hill left the Senate, okay? All right, pay attention. This is a candidate gone wrong, a campaign gone wrong. Now, there are candidates that stayed in office because one of the things about staying in office in the state of Georgia, I don't know all the states, but during the legislative session, you cannot raise money. So that's why the night before legislative session started in Atlanta under the Gold Dome this past year in January, That week you were getting deadline, deadline, I need your money. Please send me your money. Please go get your wallet. Give me $20 at midnight tonight. I can't take another dime from you, please. Those are the emails. And boom, legislative session. Candidate cannot go out and ask you for money. Cannot. Okay? Then, boom, midnight. Sine die. It's over. It's over. Confetti goes in the air. And at 12:05, you started getting emails again after that 90-day stretch or whatever it is. You got the emails again in March saying, hey, you know, it's over. It ended at 12 o'clock. You can give me your money again. Well, this candidate here, there's some candidates that said, you know what? I'm going to focus on running my campaign, is their opinion. And they resigned their seat, which calls for a special election, which costs money in their district. So when they resign, they cost their district money. Now, I'm not saying it's the end of the world. It happens all the time. But this guy resigned, cost his district some money. He said he resigned the seat when I asked him over at Pool's Barbecue one day that he came up for lunch so he could focus on running for governor. So nothing was in this guy's way. The fact of legislative session this year and making decisions and voting was not in this guy's way. The fact that he could not collect money, go after money, raise money in the campaign while everybody else was in legislative session was not in this guy's way. The down on this right here is he left his seat. When he left his seat, what happened? Okay? There was a jungle primary election like we have in Georgia with a special election. It's nonpartisan election, just like the one Karen Handel was in with Ossoff there. It's a nonpartisan election, and there was no Republican that got enough votes, and the actual runoff in it was 2 Democrats. And Hunter Hill's seat, Republican seat, in his district, state Senate district, went to a Democrat. And then the Democrat went to the Senate, and the Georgia State Senate lost its supermajority. The Republican Party lost its supermajority. It was in majority, but it lost its supermajority right here. So he left. No big deal. Not his fault the Democrat won. But all of the dominoes that went in place, somebody badly mismanaged this guy's campaign. I've gotten comments that no, he had to deal with his voting record. Folks, you have candidates every single day that have to deal with their voting record. You have candidates every single day that have to explain 4 years ago why they voted for this and now they wouldn't vote for this. It's all the time. So yes, he had a prior voting record and comments that he had to deal with, but he could have sustained those. So that's all I have to say on Hunter Hill. Mr. Hill, we wish you well. Michael Williams, I don't know what you're up to or going to do. Clay Tippins, all I know is hit the pool, do some laps, enjoy your life as a zillionaire, billionaire, whatever the hell you are. You're still a condescending, arrogant. That's all I'm going to say. There was another word, but I wasn't going to let it slip out. All right, now let's go to Casey Cagle and Brian Kemp. My question this morning, will Cagle, see, Cagle got 39%, all right? And I would hear Hunter Hill say multiple times, hey, there's 65% of Republican voters that do not want Casey Cagle. Guess what? Last night, although he came with 39%, all right, I had him down a little lower, but 39%, 61% of Georgia voters are wanting another candidate, possibly, okay? Now, Kemp got 25.5, and he was working amongst the other lower tiered candidates. So Casey Cagle, the question will be, is this morning, what direction will this campaign go in? What direction will they go in? All right? Now, they're going to be running. Whoever wins is going to be running against Stacey Abrams. Put Brian Kemp up for a minute. So you got Casey Cagle, and you got Brian Kemp. Brian Kemp's former Secretary of State. The attacks on Hunter Hill to push him out of the race, we've discussed over and over, but there is some kind of reasoning, and we're going to find out why the Cagle campaign wants to run against Brian Kemp. Okay? It did not want to run against Hunter Hill. That being said, whoever wins will go up against a very liberal, very progressive, very Elizabeth Warren, very, I think Bernie Sanders is her godfather, Stacey Abrams. Okay? So Stacey Abrams on the Democrat side easily defeated Stacey Evans. All right? So what will they run now? There's Stacey Abrams. What will they run now? Will they run to the center? How will Casey Cagle run against Brian Kemp in a runoff? Will this go further to the right? Will Brian Kemp maintain his unapologetic conservative stance? Will he stay committed to the right side of the center? So we're going to find out. We're going to see. The biggest question I have, I've not read anything, folks. I stayed up to midnight. I decided I was not going to read anybody's articles last night on what was said, okay? But what we will do now is we will see, put Casey Cagle and Kemp back up, just flip between those. Where will Hunter Hill's votes go? Where will Clay Tippin's votes go? Where will Michael Williams' votes go? Now, in politics, okay, in politics, the rumors run rampant. Can you say that fast? The rumors run rampant. That's pretty good. In politics, it's all the time. Now, in politics, it's not uncommon. So I'm not going to confirm this, but we're going to say it. In politics, it's not uncommon to bring a candidate in. If you're the front runner, I don't know if this happened, but if you're the front runner and you have a candidate that you really want to take out, okay? You have a candidate you really want to take out that's nipping at your heels, you find another candidate to parallel that candidate and let them go at each other. And it's not uncommon to have that third or fourth candidate in there that you don't know why they're in the race. I'm going to explain what I'm saying. And that would be Clay Tippins. Hunter Hill did a very good job. He is 3 tours of duty. He is an Army Ranger. But this guy came along, outsider mentality, okay, Navy SEAL, businessman, and he got 12% of the vote. Rumors run rampant. The rumor that ran rampant in this campaign is not Casey Cagle quote, but somebody around Casey Cagle, one of the advisors or something, pulled Tippins in to go head-to-head as a veteran against Hunter Hill. Rumors run rampant. He did pull 12% of the vote. Okay? Just saying. That's number one. Number two, the Hunter Hill attacks. You got to remember, Hunter Hill has 18%. Now, I don't know. I can't do math that fast, but what is 18 and 25? Put it together. So that's number one, Clay Tippins. Number two, Hunter Hill got 18.34%. Okay? So in 25 there, 5-5. Hunter Hill's attack ads in your paper, the two-faced Hunter Hill, those were Casey Cagle pushing him out. Just my opinion. Hunter Hill's voters will go to Brian Kemp, my opinion. I don't even know if Brian Kemp successfully talked to Hunter Hill, and Hunter Hill knows this morning what those mailers came from. You heard it on the show Monday, right, Amanda? I said, you know, allegedly we've heard it was surrounding the Cagle campaign, and he said, no, it is the Cagle.
Yeah, it's not alleged. His manager told me last week that those came from Casey Cagle.
Right, I understand that, but you know, I wanted them to say that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Hunter Hill knows those flyers, those attack flyers, came out of Cagle's campaign, and rumors run rampant. Clay Tippins is in the race. Was the dark? Are we still allowed to say dark horse? Hell, we're going to say it anyway. It was the dark horse. So I will tell you now, the Hunter Hill votes, the 18.34%, Brian Kemp should have made his first move with Hunter Hill yesterday. I don't know. You may say, hey, there's an article this morning in the AJC. Hey, there's an article where Hunter Hill has already come out and said, I support. I don't know. Doing this all by shoulda, coulda, woulda. Brian Kemp needs to call Hunter Hill and make that deal. Michael Williams, like him or not, there's 5%. 5%. So 25.55, 18.34, and then 4.87. 5%. 29,542 votes. All right? He needs to get Michael Williams, not to drive his deportation bus around for him, but maybe he needs to get Michael Williams votes, whether you think so or not, the 5%. Because I'll tell you what the Michael Williams voters are. They are the people that will go back to the polls. Sometimes people misunderstand what voters will go back. That's what you have to know, is which ones will go back, which ones will go in July. So let's see what happens there. We're going to move on from the governor's race. It's time today. Brian Kemp, Casey Cagle, what will end up happening? And I do not know where Clay Tippins' votes will go. I do not know that. And we'll see, interestingly, if Clay Tippins endorsed Brian Kemp or if he stays out of it. Rumors run rampant. If Clay Tippins just says, look, I can't endorse any of these guys, I can't back any of these guys, I'm just going to drift off in the sunset. Or if he says, look, I'm going to back Casey Cagle. Either of those two, to me, make the rumors a little stronger why Clay Tippins was in the race in the first place. Stacey Abrams, put her back up. We're going to say the things whether you like it or not. This is called, let's call Wednesdays, whether you like it or not, we're going to say it. Okay, I don't know the politically correct terminology. I don't know. I don't get the damn memo. I don't have a book to read. Nobody sent me, please read this book before acting like you know what you're saying on a TV show. Nobody sent it. So, the politically correct people, this African American, back in the day, this, black lady, damn it. I can't stand the African American and Asian American. What the hell? Why can't we unite? But anyhow, okay, so we'll go with this African American female, lesbian or gay. Can you say lesbian or gay? What the hell is it? Which one? Do I have to say gay or do? When I say they want identified, I know I'm treading on friggin' thin ice, but how do they want identified?
I have no idea. I mean, part of the LGBT community.
L is lesbian, right?
Is she though?
Oh, that's the word. That's the word on the street. They talk about her marital status. Now, that's the word on the street. Now, I don't know. She is single. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to start any problem. Okay?
I'll look into it.
Look into it. Just saying. Google it. All right, so Stacey Abrams, possibly a lesbian, but definitely black. Female, single.
But she probably doesn't identify as black.
She doesn't identify. She's African American.
But she probably doesn't identify as that.
What do you think she identifies?
I mean, she's a Democrat. You never know with these people.
All right, wait a minute. Don't go nowhere. So anyhow, Stacey Abrams is as far to the left as you can go. She is the minority leader in the House of Representatives, and she got 422,509 votes. Now, let me say something here. We're going to come back. We're going to break this down all day because that's what I like to do. Casey Cagle, now, let's remember something. Now, we're going to tell you how left she is. We're going to tell you she's so far. We're going to invite her on the show. I'm going to invite her on the show. Say, hey, can you tell me? We're going to invite her on the show. She's welcome on the show. And if she comes on the show, we will talk serious issues with Ms. Abrams, okay, the Democrat candidate. We'll talk serious issues. That's my promise of that she can answer, and you can decide if she's too liberal for you or right down your alley, okay? But keep in mind, last night in the governor's race, 606,000 Republicans turned out, okay, for 5 candidates. 552,750 Democrats came out for 2 candidates. Casey Cagle received 236,479 votes. Stacey Abrams received 422,509 votes. Democrats are ready, folks. No matter how left they are, they're ready. They're ready. In fact, the Washington Post, the national news, is talking very strongly about Stacey Abrams more than they are Brian Kemp and Casey Cagle. Well, no, they're not. I just saw on Fox News. Damn it, that was Fox News!
I'm going to put my chart up, too, and explain to the viewers something. Okay, so
what the hell is this chart? You never ran no damn chart by me. I don't know a chart's coming up. I don't even know what it says. Is it a real chart?
It was on our Facebook page last night.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, so this is from
I don't have my glasses. Where are my glasses? Where the hell are my glasses?
I mean, you didn't have a problem with me posting it all over social media last night.
I had a problem with it. I just didn't tell you.
Oh, my God.
Go ahead. What's the chart? Get to the chart, damn it.
All right. So last night, let me break this down for you, because remember how we were talking about a couple months ago how Georgia is impending on becoming blue? All right. Last night, we had between 6 Republican candidates. We had a total vote of 434,536 votes. We only had 2 Democratic candidates, Stacey Abrams and Stacey Evans, 315,219. Georgia could well have a Democratic and African American governor in November. There is a very
all right. Let's stay focused. We got to go to a break. Let's end with this. I appreciate the chart you put up. You did put that on social media. Amanda was tracking the election, putting information up, and being interactive. And she's looked up a lot of stuff there. We'll get some insight into what is happening on social media. But I want to get serious just for a second before we go to break. Do not tell me, but that's not what Fox News said. I've about had it with that. Now, I like Fox News, not Fox News here, because I'll be damned if I'm going to tune in at 3 o'clock for Shepard Smith, okay? Be damned is what, I'm sorry. Yes, I probably heard a couple of these words growing up in my house. So anyhow, sorry, Mom and Dad. But I'll be damned if I'm going to tune in at 3 o'clock to watch Shepard Smith. So I'm tired of hearing I heard it on Fox News. Now, I like Tucker and I like Laura. And Sean's not bad. I mean, I don't dislike Sean. I really like Brett Baer at 6 o'clock. I'll be straight with that. But Fox News is comfort food for Republicans. And you're getting too damn comfortable, okay? We're all getting the shirts where the buttons are a little tight because we watch Fox News. And it's comfort food for Republicans. So damn it, don't look at me and tell me, well, that's not what Fox News said. I don't give a damn. Because I'm going to tell you what, I watch The Enemy, MSNBC, all right? CNN, all of those lefties. Go to the Washington Post this morning, damn it, and look at the big picture of Stacey Abrams on there. Look at it. All these lefties, they're going to push this stuff. That's not what Fox News told me. Damn it, I don't care.
And I want to tell you something else.
All right, go ahead. You got something else? We got to go to break. It's 8:30.
I'm keeping up with this stuff on Ballotpedia and stuff, and this is at 10:30 last night, just refreshing and keeping it up, because Stacey Abrams at this point had already been officiated. So I'm waiting on Casey Cagle and Brian Kemp, because it was not official yet, but it was going to be in a few minutes. not even 5 minutes after Stacey Abrams, it was official that she had won the Democratic ticket, New York Times, Washington Post, everybody had Stacey Abrams may be Georgia's first woman,
right,
African American
and you saw that?
It's like they had it drafted and ready to go.
Right, but you saw that last night.
Yeah, and
so
not even 5 minutes after it was official.
Not even 5 minutes after Stacey Abrams officially, there was no way Stacey Evans, New York Times, all of them had it ready to go.
It's like they had it drafted and ready to go.
So what you're saying, whether you want to or not, that exactly what I'm saying right here is 100%, and you don't need to say, well, that's not what Fox News said. I'm telling you, if you don't pay attention to the other side, the lackluster, sit on your ass and not go vote Republicans, you will watch things change. Republicans, you keep hearing blue wave. There will not be a blue wave. Only if you'll get off your ass and get activated. I'm sorry I said that. We probably should have went to break 2 minutes ago. Take us to break.